All right, Ms. Glass, we're back to you. What specific investments in economic development do you plan to champion to create vitality in town?
Our city has been investing in, to some degree, in a lot of different venues for stimulating our economy. One of them is the Sebastopol Film Festival, the documentary film festival. We have invested and assisted some of our nonprofits that actually are tourism draws and that are bringing dollars into our community. I think another area that we can be working in is publicizing the kinds of businesses that we do have here. We've gotten some good articles in the San Francisco Chronicle and a couple of other, actually I think it was the Examiner, about some of the new businesses in the Barlow. Those kinds of things are helping our existing businesses that are here. Additionally, we should be examining these and making plans for these in our general plan, which I had already mentioned. We need to have an economic plan, and that is being worked on right now by our General Plan Advisory Committee, and will be finished over the next year or so.
Thank you. Mr. Slater?
I think that small businesses, locally owned businesses with employing locally housed people, that's the backbone of our local economy. And those are the types of businesses that we need to promote. And policies that have been put in place in the past may not have been strong enough to address that type of development that we want economically. Some things that I've been involved with, or one thing in specific that I've been involved with, is the Sebastopol's Entrepreneurs Project. That's been a great thing to have in town. They help nascent businesses grow and learn and thrive, and there's a number of success stories that have come out of that. And it started with an idea from the City Council many years ago, and then a group of volunteers got it up and running, and it's thriving today. I believe that the increase in the appeal of our physical environment would have a tremendous benefit to our economic stability. If we take a good hard look at downtown, we address issues that are seen as shortcomings. We use the wonderful SDAT document that was produced by the American Institute of Architects Sustainable Development Team. Thank you.
Ms. Kearney.
Thank you. The City Council has supported our business community in a very significant way through our community grants program. We do provide financial help to nonprofit services, and we also do support the very iconic events of this community, like the Apple Blossom Festival. The Documentary Film Festival has now become one of those. These are events that bring tourists. Well, first, they enrich our community, and we get to enjoy them. We actually get to walk to our downtown and experience them. And we have many visitors who come to experience a small town day or evening and enjoy that. Secondly, I think the council can dedicate money to the improvement of our downtown streetscape. We previously had an effort under a community development agency to do this work, and when the funds were lost, the work was suspended. We can do a number of things to improve the ambiance downtown, such as providing parklets, converting parking places to expanded business areas. We can also work with our community process and improve the political timelines that applicants have to go through. If we are clear about what we want, we can be clearer about the approval process and welcome those new businesses and encourage economic development through a quicker, easier, less controversial process. Thank you.
Mr. Greenberg.
I'm glad you asked that question. I was a Forbes magazine reporter. I started the Forbes 400 in 1982, and I've been writing about businesses that succeed and don't succeed and why for decades now. Well, in business, there's a term called the low-hanging fruit. We just had the largest employer in this city go out of business. 200 jobs went out, responsible for $28 million, in direct, and up to $80 million in actual costs. Our city council could very easily offer a subsidy in the surplus we have for sewage and water to, maybe a few $100,000 a year as part of the plan to reopen Palm Drive Hospital. There has been nothing. No discussion, just it's not our job. There's a company just a block from here called Switch Vehicles that's manufacturing electric cars that are so cool that when you see them out at the Barlow, everyone wants to jump in them and give them a test ride. We're buying 42 vehicles for $4.6 million. Why aren't we buying one of those cars? Why aren't we actually supporting our local business? If we want to walk the walk, let's support our local businesses. Let's help our hospital bring back 150 jobs. And go local, I think, is a really important thing. I think we should have signage regulations so that in the Safeway, in all the markets, if a sign says local produce, it should be defined by our city council, as something within a 10-mile radius. Thank you.
Thank you.